Damn it. I don't know why they bother with those signs, as if people don't have common sense. Yes, you do. Because I made it play that song. Okay, hopefully there's no issues this time. If it is OBS, then I'm just going to get rid of it and look for something new.
Who'll be the last one standing? When it all goes up in flames, who'll be the last one standing? When the cold ice melts away, who'll be the last one standing?
Oh yeah, before I forget, I should probably do this.
When the smoke drowns out the day, who'll be the last one standing? When it all goes up in flames, I'll be the last one standing. Pull me out from the middle of the map with a limited.
Hope the next match lives up to the hype for the rest of the card. Tag team match on the way.
What the hell? Really, Twitter?
It's 20 to 1. So you better run. You got the world on its knees. You take it all that you please. You want more. But you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more. But you get nothing from me. But you got the world on its knees. You take it all that you please. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, but you get nothing from me.
Oh my. Can't I do something without anything going wrong? Holy crap. Let me do something.
Listen up, there's not a moment to spare. It's quite a drop from the top, so how you feeling down there? Where did you think you could go? Cause everyone already knows it's 20 to 1. Yes, so you better run. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, but you get nothing from me. But you got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, you get nothing from me. Look at me.
Thank you, Gemini. Sorry, I was trying to share out the link on my Twitter, and Twitter was being stupid. I swear I'm going to delete my Twitter one of these days. Now that I have the community option on YouTube, I could just speak to you guys through YouTube like I've wanted to do for the longest time. I only use Twitter because I wanted to communicate with my fans that didn't use Facebook, you know?
Where did you think you could go? Cause everyone already knows it's 20 to 1. Yes, so you better run. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all
Oh yeah, what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna do what I can to not get this stream demonetized, because all money that's made off of this stream I'm going to be donating to my friend. For those of you who may not have been at the last stream that didn't last too long, my friend's house tragically got burned down and he lost everything. He lost his money, his electronics, all of his stuff, and worst of all, his mama puppy. His mama had puppies, and they all perished in the flames. In the link to the description of this live stream, you'll see a GoFundMe page made by my best friend and ex, Gabby. Please go check it out, and if you are feeling generous, please donate anything you can to help out my friend. I'm really worried about him.
Listen up, there's not a moment to spare. It's quite a drop from the top, so how you feeling down there? Where did you think you could go? Cause everyone already knows it's 20 to 1. Yes, so you better run. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, but you get nothing from me. But
What the crap? I don't want to use this dumb keyboard. What the hell? Where did this stupid thing come from? I can't do anything. Where did this godforsaken thing come from? Seems the stream seems to be running fine, so I guess it really was just OBS, which I'm going to be getting rid of.
Where did you think you could go? Cause everyone already knows it's
Hey, little bro. Yeah, please check out the GoFundMe. Even if you can't donate, I understand. Like, it's the era. Right now, we're living in a time of coronavirus. Everyone of Corona-chan, everyone. I got to be really careful because this stream can get demonetized for even saying that. But everyone is losing their job. So I can understand, but just do what you can, like even just sharing around the GoFundMe of what happened. And I'm going to be donating anything made off of this stream. Hopefully it doesn't get demonetized. I hate that I have to be I hate that I have to be careful with what I have to say because YouTube is just oh so sensitive. But yeah, I'm going to donate anything made off of this stream to my friend. It's the least I can do. Good. I hope Death Battle goes on a break. And by that, I mean I hope Death Battle just stops altogether. Once I create Blood Royale, Death Battle, I will do everything in my power to make Death Battle obsolete. Because I'm making Blood Royale not because of inspiration of Death Battle, but directly in spite of Death Battle. Yep. We're kicking off right where we left off last night, sis. You think I'd let you miss this? The Ascension is going to be taking back what is rightfully theirs. Being right at the top of the tag division like they should have been. Yes, I love the Paper Mario series. Well, I should say I like the 1,000-Year Door. And the first one, I'm not sure about the other ones, though, like Color Splash. I don't know what they were thinking with that one. Yeah, I had to quickly catch myself when I said that. Because I don't want this stream to get demonetized, because the last one got demonetized, so I have to be very careful. Oh, please don't freeze on me. Please do not freeze on me. Yeah, YouTube's consistency makes no sense. For example, my video on Jim Sterling, yeah, that got demonetized. Thanks, Jim Sterling. I hate these unstable 2K sport games that just black screen on me. Why? Why can't I do anything? To hell with these games. Fuck me. How dare you say VGN is getting stale? Your critic getting stale. Because as you know, these yearly 2K games are very unstable because they're made in like a year. Because some genius thought it'd be a good idea to release a sport game every year. Even though WWE is not a sport. It never was a sport. I don't care what these smarks say, it's not a sport. Well, unless you can back. Yeah, it's completely insane that they do that. Yeah, just release these games in less than a year. Like that went so well for Fallout New Vegas. Hopefully, I can stop having problems with this stream because I feel like every time something goes wrong, and then it'll probably lead to less people taking me seriously because I look like a moron that can't run a stream properly. I don't want to look like Soulja Boy. His streams are just terrible. They run like hot garbage. Don't worry, even if I have to reset my computer, the stream will not stop unless I tell it to stop. So don't worry, like I said, StreamYard is far more stable. The stream won't crash unless my internet completely goes down. It's not unstable like OBS. Okay, and okay, so you're going off of someone else's opinion. Like, unless he backs it up, then it's just a meaningless opinion if you can't back it up. This is why, even though I have a lot of opinions, I try my best to back them up with some level of objectivity. I should probably shut that music up before this gets claimed.
Drowning deep in my sea of loathing, broken your servant I live. Will you give it to me? It seems what's left of my human side is slowly changing in me. Will you give it to me?
Oh my Christ!
We'll see if the next match lives up to the hype of the first. tag team action on the way.
Where did you think you could go? 'Cause everyone already knows it's 20 to 1. Yes, so you better run. You got the world on the sleeves. You're taking all that you please. You want more. But you get nothing from me. You like the burden we stand. The hate that we share. You want more. But you get nothing from me. But
Son of a. The roster is always outdated. I don't even know why they even bother to make these games yearly, because they're never actually up to date. 2K18 is actually 2K17. 2K17 is actually 2K16, so on and so forth. It's ridiculous.
A great way to lead into the next matchup, which should be a good one. Get the championship is on the line, and it's all happening next. We have Team Dean Ambrose versus the Ascension. Big time.
Hopefully I can just get this stream running without any problems. I'm tired of having to constantly stop the stream because something goes wrong. Yeah, I don't play Call of Duty, though, and I never will. Pretty certain this stream is already dead by now. I've never liked military shooters. I always thought they were trash and the bottom of the barrel of first-person shooter games. I'm gonna play an FPS. I'm gonna play a real FPS. I said if I'm gonna play an FPS, I'm gonna play a real FPS. I'm not gonna play some garbage like Call of Duty. And they have probably some of the worst online communities of all time. Medal of Honor was always kind of meh, I guess. I haven't played one of those games in years. Yeah, pretty much. Call of Duty just jumps on whatever trend, like the Battle Royale trend, and the Battle Royale genre is already pretty much dead. I've been meaning to make a video for the longest time explaining why Fortnite and PUBG fails at what they set out to do. I don't care what anyone says. Fortnite is terrible. PUBG is terrible. They both completely miss the point of what they were trying to do. Don't try to convince me otherwise that they are good, because they're not. They're trash games, and they're a pathetic excuse and an insult to anyone who actually would want a legit battle royale game. Here's how much Fortnite sucks. Even my cousins, who this game is supposed to appeal to, yeah, they hate Fortnite. They can't stand it. I can't say I blame them. My cousins seem pretty smart because they also hate the new Star Wars movies. Again, I don't blame them. They're trash. And I've played PUBG personally. It's awful. It's so boring. I hate coming back to this vault. I cannot figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. And this marker doesn't help at all. It keeps pointing me around in circles. Another thing I hate about Fortnite is, fun fact, kids are bullied in school for having basic Fortnite skins, which then leads to the people who made Fortnite psychologically manipulating kids, but through the use of social pressure to buy new crappy skins so people will play with them. To hell with Fortnite. If you support Fortnite, as far as I'm concerned, you can go F off. Fortnite is a toxic game. It's used by corporate stooges. I hate that I have to keep censoring myself, but for the sake of my friend, I don't want this stream to get demonetized. It's not used by a bunch of corporate F-heads to be able to psychologically manipulate kids into using their parents' money to buy worthless skins that they should just be giving away for free or earning in-game, not through real money. To hell with Fortnite. Oh, I know. Fortnite's not the only one, it's just one of the worst offenders of it. I can't wait till I tear Fortnite apart. I hate that game. And yes, unlike Death Battle, I genuinely hate Fortnite. I loathe it. And I don't care if someone calls me a hater, because guess what? There are some things in this world that deserve to be hated. And a game that endorses bullying and social pressure against children can F off. I blame a lot of companies. I blame Activision for making the loot box thing popular. I blame Electronic Arts. I blame all these companies. They're terrible. They should be ashamed of themselves. While I don't always agree with what Jim Sterling says when he talks about corporations and doesn't blame capitalism, he actually knows what he's talking about. It's just when he starts blaming capitalism when I get annoyed, because it's not capitalism's fault that this is happening. that part? Yes, I like Smash Melee. I can't imagine why someone would hate Smash Melee. I wish I could stream from my Switch so I could play Fate. But no, I still haven't figured out how to stream from the Switch yet. I'm sorry, but if you consider Call of Duty a man's game, then you're an idiot. Then you have pretty. I won't say you're an idiot, but you have pretty weird ideas of what constitutes a quote-unquote man's game. Because Call of Duty's main demographic is children, so you played yourself. Also, Legend of Zelda games can get pretty dark. Also, anyone who thinks that Nintendo is a kiddie company, that's been debunked countless times. There have been rated R games since before, not rated R, there's been rated M games. There's been rated M games on Nintendo games way before the M rating even existed. We can trace this back all the way to games like Sweet Home, which, sure, it never got released in the West. It is technically a Nintendo game on a Nintendo system. I hate my weight limit. Can barely carry around anything. Well, that's sacrilegious, because Doom has surpassed Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein has fallen into an endless rabbit hole of trash. The problem with Pokemon games is they're exceedingly dark and mature, but the Pokemon Company won't allow Pokemon to embrace its much darker nature. Which is what's sad. Because I would hardly consider Pokemon a kid's game. Yep. I would make a comment on that, except like I said, I'm somewhat worried about talking about anything political because I don't want this stream to get demonetized. So I'm trying my best to be careful, which is really annoying. I think what you're thinking of is the Pokemon manga. That was very mature, but the anime was basically the same as the games. Yes, I plan on talking about Rolling Thunder Pursuit eventually. However, supposedly his channel is gone, so I don't even know if he's even still around. One of the main videos I want to talk about, I don't even know if it's even still up. I was going to talk about his Bleach Highball videos because of people like Rolling Thunder Pursuit, why Bleach fans keep getting mislabeled as highballers. Why is this marker so useless? It's not helping me out at all. I mean, I've slowly gained a little bit more respect for Seth. However, he has done some things that have made me not the biggest fan of Seth. However, I've gone from disliking him to tolerating him. Seth decided to do something really stupid to me when he had his Discord around. Something that made me lose a lot of respect for him. However, over the months, he slowly started getting that respect back somewhat. Because he's not as much of an abrasive a-hole as he used to be. Where is that part at? I don't want to be in this vault anymore. I've made my opinions on Matt Pat pretty clear. I can't stand him. He's a liar. He'll straight up ignore information if it means he can put out one of his lame theories. It's pretty much commonplace to clown on Matt Pat nowadays. I mean, the Persona fan base completely destroyed him. And I don't blame them for doing that. I would too.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
This weight limit is really getting on my nerves. Here, hold that. What was the point of opening that door if it leads to a dead end? I'm about to look up a walkthrough or something. This is driving me nuts. The one time I wish there was respawning enemies. That's one thing I've never liked about Bethesda games. Their enemies don't respawn, so once you've killed everything, that's it. I don't know who at Bethesda thought not having respawning enemies was a good idea. That would be nice, I suppose, if I got hugged. I mean, I never really got that much love and affection growing up, not until I started identifying as a trap. Because men are disposable trash in our society. The love of... Where am I supposed to go? Oh, there we go. Well, now I feel like an idiot. That's easy, Kimimorra. Kimimorra is also one of the most underrated anime characters of all time. He never gets the respect he deserves. All just because, oh, he wasn't in the anime very long. Okay, and neither was Haku, but you all love Haku. In fact, I think Haku was in the anime even less than Kimimorra was. I don't know if I have a favorite adult cartoon, because here's the thing about adult cartoons, they're terrible. Like, they're just god-awful. Like, think of the worst kids cartoon you could think of. It doesn't even compare to the worst adult cartoon. I guess maybe South Park, if that counts. I mean, that's the best I can think of is South Park. Because everything else is awful. I don't know why adult cartoons are universally trash. But they are for some reason. Pretty much any Nintendo system will do. This map is useless. Just keeps taking me around in circles. I have no clue where I'm going. I haven't played No Mercy. I don't even think I even ever owned No Mercy. I had WrestleMania 2000. I don't want to go to the entrance. Stop pointing me there. Hey. Like, this is driving me up the wall. I have no clue where to go or what to do. Now I really regret taking this quest. I cannot figure out where to go. Oh, I see. There's a hole in the wall. Gotcha. Okay, now where is it? Where's that hole at? No, I don't know very much about ASMR videos. I've seen them. I found this one channel that does lots of ASMR videos with Astolfo. Might include some of them in another volume of trap memes, maybe. Have not seen Food Wars. Although I do think it's pretty cringy making food a lewd thing. I don't know why they would do that. There's already enough weird people out there with weird stuff that gets them off. Why make it worse? I don't get it. Yep, and it's cringy because of that. I don't know why anyone would think that would be a good idea to do. Again, there's already enough weirdos out there. Why make it worse? Maybe I'll watch it sometime, maybe not.
Why do we
I'm not
always
sure.
hurt the ones we care about the most?
Finally. Well, the thing is, food is engineered to be as pleasurable as possible when you eat it. So you want to have more of it. So there actually is a reason for why people would have such over-the-top reactions to how food tastes. It's intentional in some cases. That's why junk food is so addictive. Okay, I made it through the hole, now what? This can't be right. Just another dead end. Are you... What am I supposed to do? Finally. I'm getting the heck out of here. I hate them both equally. It's pointless to ask me to pick because they're both terrible. I don't know how they're even allowed on YouTube, but people like me constantly get censored and hit with claims. Dubbed. I don't understand dub haters. They make no sense. Like, you're not cultured simply because you watch anime with subtitles. And don't pretend like you're some kind of weeaboo that knows Japanese. You don't. Sub fans are some of the cringiest anime fans I've ever met. Me and my little brother once joined an anime club, and it was one of the cringiest clubs I was ever a part of. Oh great, the audio broke. Bethesda, you are the worst. I'll talk about sub fans someday. It's just that I have so many videos.
Should have brought.
It's still going. I'm just gonna take a moment. Do you hear this, Bethesda? This is your fault. You do this to your own games. Wow. Just wow, Bethesda. Bethesda, you are a special kind of awful. Dubs can be bad for the same reason subs can be bad. If you don't have decent voice actors or a decent script, it doesn't matter. It will always boggle my mind how some people function. Like, oh, subs are better simply because they're subs. Okay, and your point? Oh, wait, you don't have one. Never mind. Yeah, the mobile gaming market needs to die. No, not particularly. I mean, New Vegas is okay, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite game, especially because it's so unstable, it's impossible to enjoy. All because Bethesda's a genius and thinks it's a good idea to only give a company a year and a half to make a game. Because that historically has always turned out well. I'd play Blood, but I'm horribly stuck, so I can't play that. I'm face palming as hard as I can right now. I don't know why you hear that the words "I would decimate her ideas," and somehow you get it in your head that I want to physically harm someone. Are you serious? Okay, I'm a pacifist. I'm actually offended you would even imply that. I'm really getting sick and tired of people making me out to be some violent, angry guy when I'm anything but. Oh, you better believe I had an annoying club president in mind. He was an SAO fan. And this was back when SAO was terrible. Supposedly the 4th season is a reboot and it's good. I don't know. I'm never going to look it up to find out. Also, the club president didn't like me because I didn't like Sword Art Online. In fact, he basically made me the enemy of the entire club, because when I came to do this lockout thing, some of the members gave an ugly glare and was talking trash about me. So my older brother can read lips, and when he brought me to it, he read the lips of one of the students, and they were talking trash about me when they saw that I was coming. And I'm pretty certain it was because of the club president, because he didn't like my opinions on anime, especially in regards to his precious Sword Art Online. Like, that actually happened. That was so weird. I don't know if I had any direct evidence that it was a club president, but if it was him, I wouldn't be surprised, because he pretty much hated me. Although I'm pretty sure a lot of people in that club hated me because, again, I had a lot of opinions they disagreed with. For example, one day they were trashing another, saying that it had such a terrible dub, and I finally got sick and tired of it, and I stood up and I said, the another dub is really good. What are you talking about? And they were looking at me like I just punched someone in the face. Because I dared to stand up for the another dub, which is actually really good. Like, I may not be the biggest fan of Monica Rial these days, but she did a good job playing Mei Misaki. She did such a good job playing Mei Misaki, I couldn't even recognize that it was Monica Rial. I actually had to look that up to find out. Like, I may not be the biggest, like, I may not like Monica Rial as a person, but as a voice actor, she is extremely talented. That's why I'm so frustrated that Monica Rial showed her true colors, because she really was a talented voice actress, and I was genuinely a big fan of her, but because of the Kick Vic thing, I can't say that anymore, which is sad. She is a talented voice actress. Almost all of her roles I love. I like her portrayal of Index. I loved her portrayal of Shiro, although it was a little bit annoying, but I think that was supposed to be the point of the character, so I let it slide. She did a good job playing the little sister in Elfenlied, even though she wasn't in it for very long. The only role I didn't like was, I'm not a big fan of her portrayal of Bulma, but then again, I've never really liked Bulma anyway. In fact, she does such a good job playing Index that I don't like it when anyone plays Index but Monica Rial in a certain magical index. Yeah, it's sad what became of Monica, but sadly it is what it is. Hopefully Postal 2 works. I would have played this game, but the problem is, one day the Postal controls just stopped working for me, just for no reason. They just wouldn't work. I don't know why. Elfenlied destroys Attack on Titan. Elfenlied is what people think Attack on Titan is. This dark, meaningful story with amazing themes. Because the Attack on Titan fans are so pretentious. They truly think that Attack on Titan is this deep, meaningful story, when it has some of the most basic B themes you could possibly imagine. Like, for Christ's sake, one of its themes is humanity sucks, and who are the real monsters, us or the Titans? Wow, how original. I've never heard that one before. In fact, Elfenlied did that, but to a much better extent. Because it wasn't asking us to sympathize with literal mindless monsters that kill with no reason or purpose.